Hi guys, Christina LaCrafty here to share with you my latest crafty projects that I've been working on. So the crochet bug has bitten me this year. I have, I have crocheted about a few times in my life, picked it up, put it down, and I recently had a yarn party with all of my crafty friends because one of us in the group was trying to learn how to crochet. And so the rest of us decided let's have a yarn party. That way we can, keep her going with her learning on her crochet. And I ended up, pulling out all of my yarn and working on some projects. And that is just what I'm doing at the beginning of this year. So I haven't been card making or album making, but I have truly been enjoying my time crocheting. It's been really relaxing, and with the weather being cold right now, it's honestly the perfect craft for this time of year. So anyway, I'm just gonna do a little showcasing here of art. This is a painting that my sister made for me many years ago. She's an artist and a graphic designer, and she made this beautiful owl canvas for me. So I've just put that in the background there. So anyway, so I made this scarf here for my friend Sharon. I know that she's going to love these colors, and I made it like open and loose so that it would be more like a decorative piece because, she's kind of a little bit hot-blooded and she's very small and petite. So I did not make it very wide. As you can see, it's, it fits in my hand. And I think that she's really going to like this. So she's very much into accessorizing, and I know she's going to love that. So I'll zoom in here so that you can see the stitch. I did like a V. I found a pattern online and like a video, and I'll try to link that video or the description of who inspired me on this design. That way I can put it in the description box below in case you guys ever want to make your own scarf like this or learn how to crochet. And then I used this yarn from Joann's, and it's such a beautiful color. And then I recently picked up another, I actually bought two of these skeins here because I thought I was going to need them for this scarf. Because here it says here that if you're going to make a scarf, you need an average of like two skeins. So I just in an abundance of caution, I picked up two, but I was able to get one done, and I don't know if I can show you, but it's folded over once. But anyway, so I didn't want to make it too big or wide because, like I said, the person this is going to, she's very petite, and I didn't want it to be too big to where she wouldn't wear it. And so now I have an extra one of these for whenever the need arises. And then I was in Joann's again, and I noticed this beautiful blue color. So I thought this would really make a nice scarf as well. So I have it for whenever the need arises. And then when we had our yarn party, I made this granny square bookmark. And I did use some thread on this, some yarn that was I bought it at like a thrift store for this one. So it had like some stains, and then I accidentally, I don't know how, but so I'm not giving this one out. I'm keeping this one because it has a couple of stains, but this was really my practice to get back into crocheting. So it's a little wonky, but I basically made 4 granny squares and put them together as I went along. And then I have a little chain for ultimately attaching a tassel one day, but this was just what I started on our yarn party a couple of weeks ago. So just to kind of get me going. But my original intent was to make crosses like these because I have a really wonderful client that is just the sweetest person in the world. She's always thinking of me, always praying for me with all of my issues, my health issues that I've had this past year. And just in general, she's just a good person. And so I made these for her and her daughter. And this was my original intent when I wanted to make bookmarks, but I wasn't prepared to make this pattern yet. So I practiced with this one, and then I made that one. And then once I got my, practice in, I finally found a pattern that I could follow, and I made these crosses. So I'm really proud of myself because this time around crocheting, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more, and I want to learn more and be more independent about it because my mom taught me how to crochet, but I always struggled with it. So I never really did it when I was on my own. And now I'm actually in a different mindset, and I just am enjoying it more than I ever have in my life. So, because I've made blankets, scarves, and all kinds of stuff before, like as gifts, like that, like blankets and scarves, but I've never made little things like this other than like a dishcloth or, a dish mat or something like that. So, trying to find here. Yeah. So I also took out all of my beads and my charms, and I made this little tassel to go on it as opposed to like a pom-pom tassel there. And you can find this cross at Joann's if you ever wanted this. I don't know, it's from my stash, these two. And these, I think you can find them at Joann's or Michael's, these little angels. And yeah, so I think you can tell it's like almost the size of my hand. So my mom wanted me to starch these, but I didn't want to starch them because I don't know if that would ever affect book pages. So I really was staying away from that, but my mom wanted me to starch them, but I was like, I'm not. So this one has clear angel beads and then a pink bead there. So yeah, I'll pull out a book so you guys can see what it'll look like. And then this is another bookmark that I made. I really love this. It's so dainty. So I'm going to make a turquoise one for my friend Kirsten. She already showed some interest in me making her one, so I'm going to make her one in her favorite color. And so I have not attached a tassel to this yet because this was kind of like a little practice one, and it wasn't the one that I wanted to send out. I was gearing up to make these two, which I'm really proud that they came out pretty good. And I'm learning a lot more. So yeah, so anyway, that's what I've been doing lately. And I have another project that I'm working on. I started a blanket for a friend as well, but I was struggling with the pattern, so I'm going to undo it and try again. And then after that, I'm going to make one for my husband because now that he actually is not like super hot-blooded all year long, he actually enjoys using blankets now. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this new year is treating you good. And until the next post, I remain Christina LaCrafty. Bye.